Today on the Daily Sales Message podcast, we're talking about confundens, which is a Latin word, confundens, and why we should avoid it. This is episode 674 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. And by using the Latin word confundens, which is the Latin word for confusion, I've hilariously, I like to think hilariously, made this episode more confusing than it needs to be. You see, clarity converts and confusion certainly does not. A confused buyer cannot buy. And the maxim of my business with Clear Sales Message is if they don't understand it, they can't buy it. So today I just want to reiterate this notion that when we're talking to people, creating websites, communication, adverts, all this kind of stuff, wordplay is great. Making things rhyme and alliterate and all these cool things you can do, really cool, great stuff. But if you bypass basic level of human understanding, you will fail. If people do not understand your offering, they cannot buy it from you. Not they won't, but they cannot. So whilst being fancy with language and making things sound cool and appealing is awesome, your first stop is always basic level of human understanding, because without that you are going to confuse people, and either you're going to deter them or you spend the rest of your days explaining something to people. And trust me when I say explanations are expensive. They'll cost you time, they'll cost you the sale. They're best avoided. So the moral of the story today is avoid confundens, the Latin word for confusion. Right, that's it for this one. Tomorrow, as I check my notes, in episode 675, how to stop sounding salesy when you sell. Now, this is an important one. I've got a couple of tricks up my sleeve for this, but how to stop sounding salesy when you sell. Most people are terrified of being a salesperson when they're selling stuff, so I'll give you a couple of tips on how to get around that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, comment below, interact with the algorithm in some way. It's appreciated. Thank you again for your time and attention. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.